Welcome back, and if you're new to the CGS channel, please consider subscribing if you enjoy this video. This week we are looking at the Line 6 Pod Go. Earlier in the week we looked at all the specifications and some of the preset tones on this. Today we're going to be looking at the user tones, which you have chosen on the community tab. We're going to program a clean, a crunch and a lead tone as well as a bass tone, and at the end of the video we are going to do a demo. I'm also going to show you a feature on this called snapshots, which allows you to have 4 different sounds on each individual preset. In the previous video, which you can check out up here, we looked at who I think this is for, and today I think this really shows that this is a versatile unit, not only for gigging musicians but also for the studio recording artist. Okay, so you guys chose the Tweed Deluxe for the clean channel. So first things first, let's go out of the presets by pushing this top button here and go to the user presets. We can edit this preset. So there we go, and you guys chose Tweed Deluxe, which on here is called the Fullerton Normal. That will be fully driven at the moment. So we want to take down the drive and give it a little bit more of the bright drive. A little bit more treble as well. And just a touch more in the bass as well, I think. Okay, so that's the amp. I also want to take down the sag a little bit and the hum. Now we will pop over to the cab. First things first, I think it'd be nice to mic it with a 57. And also not so far away. Maybe just adding a little bit of early reflections. Quite like the sound of that. Okay, and the level is good. So I think now what we need to do is we need to add in a few of the other effects. Now first thing I like to do is move the parametric, or I actually don't want it to be a parametric, I want it to be a very simple graphic EQ. Now I want to move that in front of the amp. In fact, I want to move it right to the front of my signal chain. To do that we push the action button, and that allows us to move it. There we go, and then push the action button again, and there it is. So I just want to boost a little bit of the top end. Okay, I really like that. So next up we want to add some reverb to this, and I like to put the reverb right at the end of the chain, and if we push this button it goes into our pedals and we can choose a reverb. Now using the second button here, I just want to go for a simple spring reverb. I like that. Now we can change the settings a bit. That sounds pretty nice to me. There is also, we can add the trails on. which gives it just a little bit more depth. The other thing I want to put at the end of the chain is a chorus. So we'll go to the modulation. We will choose a simple chorus, simple as that, and then we'll set the settings on that. That sounds like quite a nice chorus now as well, so I'm happy with that. The other thing I would like to add at the front end is a compressor. So we'll go in, choose Dynamics, Deluxe Compressor, that'll do me. Okay, I really quite like that. That will do me. Now, the other thing I want to add in is a bit of delay, but I don't want that side of the amp. I want it the other side of, actually we have to choose it first. So let's go along and choose a simple digital delay. There we go. That's cool. And then we will move it just the other side of the chorus and get our settings. Now I like to have it at about 400 milliseconds. There we go, and feedback is about right, I would suggest. Let's have a listen. And maybe a little less feedback, and also bring the mix down a bit. Okay, I'm really happy with that. So what I need to do now is just go into hit both of these buttons, and that will allow me to save the preset. But before we do that, we're just going to name it. And just delete it from this end. So what we want to call it is clean. Okay. And we'll save that tone. So now we've got our first tone set up called clean. Now, I don't want the delay or the chorus or the compressor or the EQ set up on this. I just want the reverb. So this is what it will sound like. Okay, so there we have set up our clean tone. Now I'm going to push save again, and I can save that as our basic clean tone. Now, here is where this is so useful for the gigging musician, because if you push both of these buttons together, you can create 4 snapshots. We've already got number 1 set up as a standard clean. So if we go into number 2 snapshot, we can now maybe call this one the one that's the telly twang. So we'll put both of those things on, and now we've got the telly twang. Okay, we'll save that. Now we can go into another snapshot. We might not want that compressor, but we do want to put on the chorus, and now we have a chorus tone. And we can save that. And then finally we want to go to preset D, and we want to add in our delay, and we can save that. Now all of those snapshots will change depending on which button we press. So if you're gigging, what you can do is you've got your standard clean tone on the first, on button A. You can add in your telly twang onto button B. Chorus. And you can add in your delay as well. So that is how we program in all of these tones onto the Pod Go. So you could have 4 different cleans, 4 different crunches, and 4 different lead channels tones. Now you have asked for the JCM 800 as the lead tone, and you've asked for the Marshall Plexi as our crunch tone. So I'm going to pop off and set those up. Okay, so I've now created the overdrive channel and also the lead channel. So as you can see, that is the Fullerton. We've then got a crunch channel, which is the Brit Plexi, as you can see. And in that I have added a simple noise gate. I've added an EQ, a Minotaur crunch pedal, and also a digital delay. So as we go through the snapshots, you'll hear that various different bits of it get added in. So we have almost got a lead tone there going into the snapshots, and we have got the JCM 800, which is the Brit 2204, in as the lead channel. And I have put in again, I've put in noise gate, 10 band EQ this time, a tube screamer. We're using the blackbacks. I've also put a ping pong delay in and a hall reverb into this, which gives us this lead tone. So as you can hear, it's got plenty of delay, reverb, and also it has got the tube screamer in front of it. But again, I have in the snapshots, I've taken various elements of that out. So So there you go, there are the snapshots on the lead tone. So now what we've got is we have got a nice clean tone with various 4 different options. We've got a nice crunch tone with 4 different options, and we've got a nice lead tone with 4 different options. So let's use these tones and make a track. I really hope you enjoyed that little demo that we recorded using my favourite DAW, Reaper. I love to hear your comments, so please let me know down in the comment section what you think of the Line 6 Pod Go. If you are new to the channel and you've considered subscribing, please let me know what you thought of the video, because I'm always looking for improvements. I'll be back with the very best content I can, just as soon as I can, but in the meantime, as always my friends, you take good care.